We had two sisters who came to work, Mert Connolly and Ethel Cupp. They decided with a flip of a coin that Ethel would be the waitress and Mert would do the cooking. And Mert was cooking good food. And the best pizza in town came from Jim and Helen Vanuzza's Pizza, and all the good rolls came from Klepper's Bakery, Jervis and Mary and Elwood and Irma. These folks used to come into our place all the time. We not only had customers, they became friends, like Ellen and Wilbur Funk. They and their son Eddie went on a vacation, and little Eddie, he ate shrimp everywhere on the trip, and he'd say, "It's not like Jardine shrimp, it's not like Jardine shrimp." What a wonderful compliment for us. Bush and Ava Funk of Funk's Tavern, Harold and Fran Tehan of Tehan's Tavern, the Bettenhausen hardware store with Henry and Ruth. Well, Ruth came in every day for lunch. If she missed a day, this was after Henry was gone, if she missed a day, we were worried. Where's Ruth? What happened? Where's Ruth? Should we call? You know, Marie was their daughter and married at Red Stagey, and then there was Hinkle and Robin, Sleepy and Jean, and Robert and Colleen. Now, in the back part there, well, it wasn't in the back, it was more on the side part. Our septic tank had a covering of sand. This was before the new old place was built on top of it. But our septic tank had a covering of sand. And there was Paulie Schultz, and there was my Ralphie, practicing their sandwich shots. And there was Rudy P10 telling them how to do it. Later on, you know, there was no sewer line available. I don't know why we couldn't get it, but we couldn't get it, so we bought our own line and had to pay for it. And it went from Jardines to 167th and Harlem Avenue, and it hooked in there. And I don't know how much that cost. I mean, I knew at the time, but now I have no idea. We had farm ladies, always. We never had men in the kitchen. Mostly we had German farm ladies working for us. And they cooked us good, wholesome food. They would bring in their boys and girls whenever a job opened up. Our very first busboy was Eddie Sherman, son of Gert Bartling. Later, her daughter Trudy came to help. Next came Billy Scholten. Oh, gosh, he was such a good busboy. He was Dorothy's son. And later, as a Navy pilot, he was killed. He was such a fine boy. We had Blanche Kroll's son Alex and her daughter Diane, Jackie Eckerman's boys Ralph and Kevin, and her girls Linda and Mary Kay, Dorothy Mortenson's sons Lee and Billy, Char Boram's daughter Jan, who later became a cook, Mary Ann's Sherry, and Doreen's Lisa. We had Irvin Eleanor Bettenhausen boys, Tommy and Donnie, and Harold Tian's son Harry. Patty Boran is now a teacher. Peggy McMillian is a dentist. And Ed McKenna is with the Orland Park Police. Waldo Wolorski is a florist. Donnie Bettenhausen, a lawyer. Tommy Bettenhausen is with the Oak Forest Fire Department. And Roger Barton with the Tinley Park Police. Rocky Rockrow had so many of her kids that worked for us, we couldn't keep track, one right after the other. We definitely had a family affair. And in all the years that I was there was only one time that a lady of color came in looking for a job. That was a surprise in itself. And as it was, we had no openings. Our help stayed and stayed. And, you know, she probably thought, oh, sure, no openings, your fault. But it was true. And I suspect that it would have been too far of a distance to travel from Harvey or Blue Island at that time. You know, I mean, everybody working for us came from Tinley Park. And especially in the winter. It's really cold, you know. So that was the only time. And they would have been hired, but they would have had to fight all the people that was there with their kids. No, no, my daughter is on the list next. No, my son is going to be the next busboy.